Look, I'm about to give y'all a lesson in history concerning Trump and Biden. All right. Remember back in, what was that, 2016, when, and this is what I saw, because like I said, I was watching. I didn't really say too much about it, except I was telling everybody, y'all need to put Trump back in that office. But I don't vote. But that don't mean I can't tell you where to vote. Anyway, I was watching, and back in 2016, everywhere Trump was going, and he visited there in every state. And every state he went to, he was getting a turnout. Whereas Joe Biden, he mostly did his campaigning from his basement. So there was no turnout. And when he did go to those states to try to show that he had some type of support, he was getting barely 100, 200 people there. Compared to wherever Trump went, he was getting thousands. Yet, they said Biden won the election. Which is why I was like, hold up, they stole that. No, no. And now they want to keep Trump in court. So he can't go to all the states campaigning like he did last time. And y'all not seeing that. Because the reason why they doing it is because they know when he go to all these states, just like back in 2016, you're going to see this great number turnout. And when Biden go to these states, you're going to see barely 100, about 100 people. Maybe I'll be kind to him. You might see 300 people. And most of them are press. And the other ones are those that's being paid to be there, which they try to say that um, back in the Bronx, a lot of people was paid to be there. Man, did you see that turnout? And then they even made it substantial to let you know, how many of you people was paid. Nah, nobody there was paid. They all just came to turn out for Trump like they did back in 2016. Anyway, that would have been Trump's second term. And remember, his whole first term, they fought him on all the issues that he was standing up for. They fought him. Yet now today, most of those issues those plans that he put to combat certain issues, they trying to do it and say, it's because of them it's done. Nah, Trump set the precedence. For all I'm telling you all is listen, be smart this time. We done gave the Democratic Party how long, and they ain't, y'all already see. And that's who Joe Biden is, a Democrat. But then you should, all of you, go back and do your history as I have done. Study the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Now notice that America itself was founded on Republican ideas and values. Yeah, they had slavery, and then the Republicans woke up and was like, nah, we can't do this no more, which is when the Democratic Party got started. Because they fought the South against the North, that Civil War that we had. You better dwell into it and really dig down and find out what that was. That war was about slavery, about keeping slavery and not keeping slavery. That's what that war was about. And the Democratic Party, they was on the side for keeping slavery. And then even when the Republican Party, well, not for slavery, came into play, they still let these people have a voice. You remember, all the ones who fought in the Confederate Army, even though they lost, they didn't get punished. They wasn't, you know, and their ideas that they had was even allowed to be spoken. But now here you got the Democratic Party. They don't even want the Republicans to speak. They don't even want you to have a voice. They are the ones who go in the Democratic Party are the ones who for a one-man government. And they trying to look at what all the things that they doing under Biden right now. They doing it to Trump right now. And they doing it to him hard. They've been doing it to us for many years. But look how they doing it to Trump right now. They going at him hard body. Same way they've been doing us over the years. It's time we put that to a stop, y'all. For real, for real. If you are an American taxpaying citizen and you want to see America or even the city or the borough or the zone of which you live, you want to see that zone, that area, that community get better, put Trump back in that office. I mean, you're going to see a whole turnaround. All 52 states. You're going to see a whole turnaround. Put that man back in office. He was doing the right thing the first time he was there, but you had these Democrats fighting him on every turn. But we got to put all that to a stop, yo. It's not about making Trump one man rule, but it's about putting a person who we the people, who truly are the ones who supposed to be in power of this government. It's about giving us, or about us having a representative that speaks for us and not for just himself and his cabinet, such as Biden does today. Listen, I love you all. And I just want you all to wake up, because now listen to me, regardless of what be. My life, heaven does bless. So I'm good. I shall be good no matter what. Especially like I said, you gotta just have that spirit, that Holy Spirit. You gotta invite that inside you. And when you invite that Holy Spirit inside you, it gives you absolute peace. Like even when the suffering comes, you suffer through it. But also in peace is that suffering. So you're able to do it quietly. You don't even have to complain. Heaven speaks for you where you won't have to complain. I love you all. Just don't forget, like I said, I'm one, I don't even vote. Most people say, if you don't vote, you shouldn't have a voice. Oh no, I got a voice. Because I'm telling you where to vote. Put your vote in order that you'll know this comfortability that I know. I have always known. Even when others may have thought that I was suffering because I chose to walk out in the streets and live a certain life, and they thought I suffered through that. Never did I suffer. Not one single time. Unless it was because somebody trying to humiliate me or such and such. But heaven has showed me how to deal with that a long time ago. So let's just say I'm blessed, truly blessed. And I want what I got and who I know, and I know them who are in heaven. I know them in such a way, and they know me. And I want to make sure you have that same thing that I have with them, so that all of the world could start to be right. No longer will we have a man trying to escape from the country he was born to go to another country to live. Or he might go there to visit, but he'll go back to his country, because the same thing is just going, like, this is how it should be. All of us who were born in our home country, we should never want to leave our country that we was born in, but we should want to travel and see the world, but you should always want to go back home. It should never be that a man should want to run away from his home and build another life, unless he decides to pick up and move because he know that he could live the same type of life and not a better life. It should be no such a thing as living a better life in another country. It should just be living life in all our countries. A man, if he want to pick up and go live on this side of the world, he should be able to. With no factions, no divisions, man, so much in this world got to change that I tell you, put Trump back in office and watch a lot of things begin to change and only for the better. I love you all. Trump 2024.